Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, when House Republicans finally tire of all of this political theater, all of this kissing up to Donald Trump, all of the burning of Congress's precious time and resources for absolutely nothing but show, for bootlicking and sycophancy, call us. We have a lot of serious work we would like to do with you. We have a lot of governing that we would like to do. But right now, our country is careening towards disaster under the Trump administration. His trade war is wreaking havoc on the economy. Our constituents are struggling to make ends meet with rising costs. Agencies aren't able to provide essential services for the American people because of the mass indiscriminate firings of federal employees, facility closures, chaotic government takeovers by Elon Musk and his tech bros at Doge. Agencies under this committee's jurisdiction have been gutted, kneecapped from doing their work to ensure public safety, mitigate wildfire risks, or protect our irreplaceable natural resources. We're not here to address any of that today. In fealty to the President, House Natural Resource Republicans are considering a joke of a bill to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. If you were to choose a bill that perfectly embodies the Republican Party at this moment in history, this might be it. The bill does absolutely nothing, but it kind of says everything. It captures the MAGA, anti-immigrant, imperialistic rhetoric of right-wing cable news and podcasts, while also giving cover for the President to censor and retaliate against news outlets that choose to call it the Gulf of Mexico, which, by the way, is what every other country on earth will continue to call it. It tightens the stranglehold billionaires in the oil and gas industry have on Team Extreme, while ignoring all of the chaos President Trump's policies are inflicting on Gulf Coast communities. President Trump might think he was the first to come up with this idea, the Gulf of America, but it was actually a comedian, Stephen Colbert, back in 2010. And at that time, oil was gushing from BP's blown Deepwater Horizon well that killed 11 people and crushed the coastal economy of Louisiana. Colbert called it the Gulf of America because, to quote him, "We broke it, we bought it." Republicans seem to have forgotten this incident as they advance their drill, baby drill agenda. But as we approach the 15th anniversary of the tragic Deepwater Horizon disaster, I would like to remind my colleagues, we continue to see record-breaking oil and gas production because for decades, Big Oil has clung to sweetheart deals that it receives from the federal government. And all of us pay the price. It's the surge in climate-driven disasters like the catastrophic wildfires in California, the cycle of extreme drought and flood across the West and the Midwest, supercharged hurricanes pounding the Southeast, and more. It's the unmatched levels of pollution in communities in the Gulf, primarily black, brown, and low income, which have become a sacrificial altar for the fossil fuel and petrochemical industries. And while Trump and Musk destroy our economy, our communities, and our planet, congressional Republicans can't even be bothered to face their own constituents at town hall meetings. But now, after weeks of silence, Republicans finally have a plan to address this compounding crisis. They're going to rename the Gulf of Mexico. This is what they think the American people want. And talk about unpopular. According to a recent Fox News poll, the majority of Americans actually oppose this name change. They know it's a joke. They know it's a stunt, even if President Trump and Republicans seem to be taking it seriously. You know what's not a joke? Firing firefighters, weather forecasters, disease researchers, aid workers, destabilizing global markets with mindless tariff taxes that are wrecking people's hard-earned retirement and college savings, turning our allies and neighbors into enemies, threatening to cut Social Security and Medicaid, services that will be in much greater demand once the Trump recession really gets rolling in the weeks and months to come. This is an insulting charade of America first. Nonsense at a time when the American people need serious policy prescriptions. Instead, we're getting stuff like this that makes our country a global laughingstock. I oppose this bill, and I yield back.